Jump to content. Main menu. Main menu. Move to sidebar hide. Navigation. Main page. Contents. Current events. Random article. About Wikipedia. Contact us. Contribute. Help. Learn to edit. Community portal. Recent changes. Upload file. Search. Search. Appearance. Donate. Create account. Login. Personal tools. Donate. Create account. Login. Pages for logged out editors. Learn more. Contributions. Talk. Contents. Move to sidebar hide. Top. 1 Etymology. 2 History. 3 Appearance. 4 Protector of country, pharaohs, and other deities. 5 Wadjet in modern media. 6 Other uses. 7 Gallery. 8 See also. 9 Footnotes. 10 References. 11 External links. Toggle the table of contents. Wadjet. 47 languages. Afrikaans. Azerbaijanka. Katala. Etna. Dansk. Deutsch. Epsilon lambda lambda eta nu iota kappa. Español. Esperanto. Euskera. Francais. Italiano. Lietovi. Magyar. Bahasa Melayu. Netherlands. Norsk Boekmal. Polski. Portuguese. Rom. Simple English. Slovenina. Slovenina. Srpskrvatski / Suomi. Svenska. Tagalog. Turks. Tingvit. Edit links. Article. Talk. English. Read. Edit. View history. Tools. Tools. Move to sidebar hide. Actions. Read. Edit. View history. General. What links here? Related changes. Upload file. Special pages. Permanent link. Page information. Cite this page. Get shortened URL. Download QR code. Print/export. Download as PDF. Printable version. In other projects. Wikimedia Commons. Wikidata item. Appearance. Move to sidebar hide. From Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. Ancient Egyptian goddess, symbolizing Lower Egypt. This article is about the Egyptian goddess. For the ancient Egyptian symbol, see Eye of Horus. Wadjet redirects here. For the Filipino rice cake, see Biko, food. Wadjet. An illustration of Wadjet based on depictions in tombs. Major cult center. Buto. Symbol. Egyptian cobra. Part of a series on ancient Egyptian religion. Beliefs. Afterlife. Cosmology. Duet. Ma'at. Mythology. Index. Numerology. Philosophy. Soul. Practices. Funerals. Offerings, offering formula. Temples. Pyramids. Deities, list. Ogdoad. Amoan. Amunit. Howhet. Het. Coquette. Kek. Nownet. Nu. Ennead. Adam. Geb. Isis. Nephthys. Nut. Osiris. Set. Shu. Tefnut. Eati. Acre. Okti. Amenhotep, son of Hapu. Amsmi. Amit. Amhat. Amuaa. Anat. Anjeti. Anhur. Anput. Anubis. Anuket, Apdemoc, Apeb, Apis, Apt, Aken, Iron Snuppies, Ash, Assessors, Astart, Aiden, B, Bobby, Bainjadet, Bastet, Vat, Bata, Bapef, Benue, Ves, Butchies, C. Cavern deities, D. Didun, Duau, God, F. Four sons of Horus, G. Gate deities, H. Ha, Happy, Oran, Hather, Hatmhit, Hittite, Hetihotep, Hika, Heman, Hemsit, Henit, Heket, Hermanubis, Hesat, Horus, Harpocrates, Harishaph, Hu, Iabet, Ea, Iat, Igai, Ihi, Ikemusk, Imentet, Imhotep, Ipai, Iunit, Ihusaset, K. Kibichet, Kenzit, Kentiamantiu, Kentikiti, Kepri, Kurdi, Gnum, Kansu, Kother Wa cases, M. Mahis, Maat, Mandulus, Medjt, Mofdet, Mehen, Mehetwarit, Mehit, Menhit, Merit, Meretziger, Meskanet, Min, Naviz, Montu, Mut, N, Nebthetepet, Nechawai, Nefertum, Neekau, Name Tai, Neith, Nemti, Nekbit, Neeper, P, Pk, Parrot, Petby, Te, Q, Kabi, Qed her, Kh, R, Ra, Reed Tai, Regeet, Ram, Renanutet, Renpit, Renpit Nefrit, Ripit, Rashab, S, Sa, Satis, Sebiameker, Sekamet, Seker, Serapis, Circuit, Shade, Shai, Shed, Shesmitet, Shesmu, Sia, Sobug, Sopday, Sopdu, Souls of Pe and Nekan, T, Taitanen, Taurat, Tate, Tabitje, Thoth, Hermes Trismegistus, Tijananiat, Tudu, U, Unut, W, Wadjet, Wadjwer, Weneg, Webset, Webvaet, Warathiko, Worit, Locations, Eru, Benben, Duit, Land of Manu, The Indestructibles, Symbols and Objects, Aani, Abtu, Ankh, Atef, Atet, Book of Thoth, Cartouche, Corn Mummy, Crook and Flail, Dishrat, Djed, Egyptian Obelisk, Egyptian Pool, Eye of Horus, Eye of Ra, Griffin, Hejet, Hemum Crown, Henu, Hierarchosphinx, Hypocephalus, Imiat Fetish, Capriche, Nef, Maytet Boat, Medjt, Manat, Nebu, Neems, Neshmit, Ouroboros, Chint, Scarab, Sectet Boat, Sarag, Serpapard, Set Animal, Shenring, Sphinx, Tyet, Uraeus. Shabdi. Was scepter. Winged sun. Texts. Funerary texts, Amdu 8 books of breathing, book of caverns, book of the dead, book of the earth, book of gates. Related religions. Atenism. Hermeticism. Thelema. Chemeticism, Kemetic Orthodoxy Church of the Most High Goddess. Ancient Egypt portal. V. T. E. Map of the Nile Delta locating Buto. Wadjet, /WDT/ Ancient Egyptian, WYT green 1, 1 known to the Greek world as Udo, /Judo/ Koine Greek, Omicron Tau, or Buto, /Judo/ Beta Omicron Upsilon Tau, among other renderings including Vedjet, Uadjet, and Udjo II was originally the ancient Egyptian local goddess of the city of Dep or Buto in Lower Egypt, which was an important site in prehistoric Egypt. 3-4 Wadjet's worship originally started in the pre-dynastic period, but evolved over time from a local goddess to a patron goddess. 5. Wadjet was closely associated in ancient Egyptian religion with the Eye of Ra and the Eye of Horus symbols, each powerful protective deities. 6. The hieroglyph for her eye is shown below, sometimes two are shown in the sky of religious images. There is little consensus on which eye is truly tied to Wadjet, as both have some importance to her. The main differences between her eyes are which side of the face they are on, left or right. 7. The color of these eyes in amulets and ceramics are usually created in vibrant blue and green colors, which resemble the goddess's name of the Green One. The green Wadjet eye amulets found in Egyptian daily life provided a token of fertility and protection to those who had them. 8. Etymology. Edit. The name Wadjet 9 is derived from the term for the symbol of her domain, Lower Egypt, the papyrus. 10. Its hieroglyphs differ from those of the green crown or dishrit of Lower Egypt only by the determinative, which in the case of the crown was a picture of the green crown. 11. And, in the case of the goddess, a rearing cobra. The transliteration of the various eyes that Wadjet is associated with, Vedjati, refers to the name the intact one. Wadjet's name ends with at, signifying her being a feminine presence rather than a male presence that some claim she is. 12 other names for Wadjet include Vedjet, Wadjet, Udo, Buto, Uadjet, and Edjo. 13. History. Edit. Wadjet was said to be the matron and protector of Lower Egypt in her cobra form. 14. And upon unification with her sister Nekbet, goddess of Upper Egypt, the joint protector and patron of all of Egypt. Scenes of the two sisters together as two cobras can be found in King Seti I's tomb, located in the Valley of the Kings. 15. The image of Wadjet with the sun disk is called the uraeus, and it was the emblem on the crown of the rulers of Lower Egypt. She was also the protector of kings and of women in childbirth, tasked with guarding them from enemies that could harm them. Wadjet's family history is largely unconfirmed, mainly found through myth and word of mouth. In one myth, Wadjet was said to be Ra's daughter, where she was depicted as his seeing eye. Her job was to find Shu and Tefnut for him, to which she successfully did. 16. Her father was very proud of her and honored her by commanding that she stay with him to protect him from enemies. She took her most recognizable form as a snake and struck any enemies that tried to hurt her father. She was also in charge of carrying out Ra's orders. 17. This myth is represented by triadic seals, amulets, and more, depicting the family of gods together, including Ra as the father, Wadjet as the daughter, and Seth as Ra's bodyguard. 18. A clear example of these three gods being tied together was found on a triad amulet in Tel Azekah, closer to Jerusalem, Israel. 18. In another myth, Wadjet was said to be the nurse of the infant god Horus. 14. With the help of his mother Isis, they protected Horus from his treacherous uncle, Set, when they took refuge in the swamps of the Nile Delta. 19. Wadjet and Nekbet have been portrayed as nurses to the various kings in the afterlife, breastfeeding him in order to sustain his royal qualities. These two goddesses appear in the pyramid texts, maintaining the king's divinity through suckling while he is in a childlike state. 20. A similar portrayal of Wadjet as a nurse, found in the tomb of Tutankhamun on a pendant, instead depicts the king as fully grown and standing straight up while being breastfed. He is dressed in his traditional royal attire, using the goddess's milk to help him be successful in his position of king. 20. This pendant of Wadjet and the king was found in the context of funerary rituals and could serve multiple purposes of both resurrection and coronation. This imagery is also found in King Pepe II's funerary temple, which shows a damaged relief of Wadjet nursing the king. 21. Wadjet's oracle was in the renowned temple in Pur Wadjet that was dedicated to her worship and gave the city its name. This oracle may have been the source for the oracular tradition that spread to Greece from Egypt. 22. From around the 4th dynasty onward, Wadjet was claimed as the patron goddess and protector of the whole of Lower Egypt. She became associated with Nekbet, depicted as a white vulture, who held unified Egypt. After the unification, the image of Nekbet joined Wadjet on the crown, thereafter shown as part of the uraeus. The religious epithet for these patron deities of the entire county was Neti, two ladies. 23. Wadjet, as the goddess of Lower Egypt, had a large temple at the ancient Imet, now Tel Nebesha, in the Nile Delta. She was worshipped in the area as the Lady of Imet. Later she was joined by Min and Horus to form a triad of deities. 24. From the site of Tatanes, in the Egyptian Fayum, a temple is dedicated to Wadjet and was the site of ritual performance in her honor. 23. According to ancient Greece, Wadjet was present in their mythology as well. Known as Buto, Uto, Leto, or Latona, the goddess was one of the focal points for the town of Buto, as mentioned above. 25. Appearance. Edit. Wadjet in the form of a winged cobra, depicted in the tomb of Nefertari, above Anubis, jackal-like. The Egyptian word W signifies blue and green. It is also the name for the well-known Eye of the Moon. 26. Wadjet was usually depicted as an Egyptian cobra, a venomous snake common to the region. In later times, she was often depicted simply as a woman with a snake's head, a woman wearing the uraeus, or a lion-headed goddess often wearing the uraeus. The uraeus originally had been her body alone, which wrapped around or was coiled upon the head of the pharaoh or another deity. 23. In her snake form, she was depicted as striking and biting those who try to harm the king, which is why she is featured as a protective symbol on crown emblems and amulets. 27. Wadjet is also depicted as an Egyptian cobra with large, colorful wings. She is shown in her signature green and blue colors on the snake hood and wing feathers, but she is also shown with vibrant red and gold colors that scale down to the snake's tail. Gold commonly represented the gods' and goddesses' eternal flesh, while red represented danger and fire to signify something as a threat. 28. A decorative panel depicting Wadjet's cobras was found in the Maruatan temple in a darker colored granite. This darkened material helps historians infer that a yellow quartzite color was present, representing the color of the sun and the eternal flesh. 29. Later Wadjet often was shown coiled upon the head of Ra, in order to act as his protector. This image of her became the uraeus symbol used on the royal crowns as well. 23. Wadjet, depicted as a lioness, with a rearing cobra on her crown. Another early depiction of Wadjet is as a cobra entwined around a papyrus stem 19 beginning in the pre-dynastic era, prior to 3100 BC, and it is thought to be the first image that shows a snake entwined around a staff symbol. This is a sacred image that appeared repeatedly in the later images and myths of cultures surrounding the Mediterranean Sea, called the Caduceus, which may have had separate origins. Her image also rears up from the staff of the flagpoles that are used to indicate deities, as seen in the hieroglyph for uraeus and for goddess in other places. Similar to her sister, Nekbet, Wadjet can also be found in the form of a vulture. 30. It is less common to find her in this form as her cobra form is more popular in order to represent protection. However, some reliefs do depict Wadjet in her avian form hovering over the heads of kings and pharaohs. 30. Wadjet is occasionally depicted as other animal-headed beings or depicted as other animals such as a lion, mongoose, ichneumonidae. Notably, the depiction of the mongoose serves as an antithesis to that of the cobra as it is a natural predator. while the Ichthyomen probably serves as a depiction of Wadjet's role in seeing for Horus. Many bronze statues of Wadjet are argued to contain Ichthyomen remains, however confirmation on this being forensic or a visual observation is unknown. 23. When Wadjet is depicted as a lion, she is usually seated in the bronze statues that represent her. She is in a relaxed position with her mouth closed and her arms at her side, which is very different from her other depictions as a snake rearing at enemies. An explanation for her depiction as a lion-headed goddess may stem from the goddess Sekhmet through association as a powerful or dangerous goddess. 31. Some historians are not sure that these bronze statues are of Wadjet, but instead of the goddess Sekhmet. 32. At times she was depicted wearing the red crown of Lower Egypt. Wadjet was depicted many times in her cobra form alongside her Upper Egyptian counterpart Nekhbet, in her vulture form wearing the red crown on wall paintings or on the pharaoh's headdress. 33. In the relief shown in the gallery, which is on the wall of the mortuary temple of Hatshepsut at Luxor, there are two images of Wadjet, one of her as the uraeus with her head through an ankh and another where she precedes a Horus hawk wearing the chant, representing the pharaoh whom she protects. Eye of Horus on the left side. Protector of country, pharaohs, and other deities. Edit. Wadjet was associated with the Nile Delta region and was more associated with the world of the living. She was closely linked to pharaohs as a protective deity. Depiction of pharaoh presenting the Wadjet eyes, this portion no longer survives, to the god Haroeris so that he will ritually cleanse them. This is found within an inscription within the relief. From the temple of Kamambo. Wadjet is found in several different burial sites of both kings and queens in order to symbolize protection. Notably, she is found in Queen Consort Nefertari's tomb in a rearing position wearing a double crown, or chant. 34. The chant depicts the unity of Lower and Upper Egypt into one. These crowns are usually found in the tombs of royalty in order to show control over the entirety of Egypt. 35. Along with her double crown, Wadjet is posed holding a scepter, a valued symbol of authority or divine power. 36. All of these sacred items Wadjet is posed with help to provide protection over the royal family, and in this case, the royal family is of King Ramses II and Queen Consort Nefertari. Aside from Nefertari's tomb, Wadjet is also found in King Seti I's tomb, along with her sister Nekhbet. The two sisters are seen on each side of King Seti's name, providing full protection to him as he rules over Egypt. 37. The unification of the sisters shows Seti I's control over all of Egypt, not just of Lower or Upper Egypt. Engraving of surgical instruments including the Wadjet Eye, from the Temple of Kamambo. Wadjet, as mentioned above, is often depicted as a winged cobra. These wings serving a dual purpose as a protective embrace and being capable of creating the breath of life often connected to the image of the ankh that she is often depicted with. Both of these uses are vital in surviving the afterlife. 23. From the Temple of Kamambo, an engraving depicts surgical equipment among which is a set of Wadjet eyes denoting its uses as a medical item and Wadjet's role as a protector deity. Within the wider relief it contains a depiction of a Roman pharaoh offering the Wadjet eyes to Haroeris and Sinet Nefret, meaning the good sister, his consort. While only the lower portion of the relief remains, its inscription describes the pharaoh's desire for Haroeris to cleanse the eyes, symbolizing the two halves of Egypt and in turn restore Egypt itself. Once again this denotes Wadjet's role as a protector and unifier of Egypt. 38. Wadjet in modern media. Edit. Like many aspects of Egyptology, mass media tends to incorporate Egyptian influences into video games, movies, and much more. Wadjet is no exception to this rule and is referenced in countless different forms of modern media. Wadjet's symbolism through the eye of Ra appears in the video game Overwatch 2 underneath the character Pharaoh's eye. Wadjet's symbolism through the eye of Horus appears in the video game Overwatch 2 underneath the character Anna, Overwatch, SI. Wadjet appears as the protector of Lower Egypt in The Crown of Ptolemy, March 31, 2015, by Rick Riordan. Wadjet's symbolism as the Eye of Horus appears within the quest, The Curse of Wadjet, in the video game Assassin's Creed Origins. Wadjet appears in the board game Wadjet, board game, 1996, where she attempts to stop the explorers, players, from entering her tomb. Wadjet appears as a playable unit in Age of Mythology, 2002, for the Egyptian faction. Other uses. Edit. The Nadi Mons, a mountain on Venus, is named for Nadi, an Egyptian winged serpent goddess. 39 According to Elizabeth Goldsmith, the Greek name for Nadi was Buto. 40. Gallery. Edit. Wadjet, Eye of Horus. In hieroglyphs. 2 images of Wadjet appear on this carved wall in the mortuary temple of Hatshepsut at Luxor. Wadjet painted on a coffin wearing the Atef crown. Wadjet depicted alongside Nekbet on a block from the mortuary temple of Hatshepsut. Wadjet in the form of a lioness, in the name of Akhenash son of Pediamenopet, Metropolitan Museum of Art. Wadjet, left, and Nekbet, right, crowning Ptolemy VIII, Temple of Edfu. Stela depicting Wadjet, top right, and Nekbet, top left, serving as protectors and unifiers of Egypt into Stela of Tuthmosis I from Kambilal, near Deir el-Balas. As seen in the Cairo, Egyptian Museum. Scarab inscribed with the 2 ladies, Wadjet and Nekbet, protector deities of Lower and Upper Egypt respectively. Wadjet I stamp seal marked with Motkayer, beloved of Amun. See also. Edit. Ethnoherpetology. Eye of Horus. Snake goddess. Snakes in mythology. Footnotes. Edit. Also spelled Wadjet, Wedjet, Uadjet, or Uazit. Butch, E. A. Wallace, 1969. Gods of the Egyptians, They, Studies in Egyptian Mythology. Wilkinson, Early Dynastic Egypt, p. 297. Morens, Ludwig, The Early Dynastic Period, in the Oxford Handbook of Egyptology, 2020, p. 600. Wadjet Ancient Egypt Online. Retrieved February 29, 2024. Wilkinson, Richard H. 2003, The Complete Gods and Goddesses of Ancient Egypt. Thames and Hudson. p. 227. Brown, Lawrence Parmley, November 1, 2018. The Cosmic Eyes. The Open Court. 1918, 11686 via Southern Illinois University. Admin. Vedjat Eyes. JHU Archaeological Museum. Retrieved February 29, 2024. Wörterbuch der Ägyptischen Sprache, 1, 268.17. Wörterbuch der Ägyptischen Sprache, 1, 263.7-264.4. Wörterbuch der Ägyptischen Sprache, 1, 268.16. Bagnall, Roger S., Broderson, Kai, Champion, Craig B., Erskine, Andrew, Hubner, Sabine R., eds. January 30, 2013. The Encyclopedia of Ancient History, 1 ed. Wiley. doi 10.1027814443383886.abia15412. ISBN 978-1-4051-7935-5. Egypt, Wadjet, Goddess of Lower Egypt, Papyrus, and Protector of Pharaoh. www.turigyypt.net. Retrieved March 17, 2024. A. B. Pearson, Patricia O'Connell, Holdren, John, May 2021. World History, Our Human Story. Versailles, Kentucky, Sheridan, Kentucky. p. 29. ISBN 978-1-60153-123-0. Tchaikovsky, Francis. Wadjet and Nekbet. Theban Mapping Project. Retrieved March 17, 2024. EDU, World History, August 25, 2021. Wadjet, Origin Story, Meaning, Symbols and I. World History EDU. Retrieved February 29, 2024. Bianchi, Robert Stephen, February 2022. A bronze reliquary for an ichneumon dedicated to the Egyptian goddess Wadjet. Arts. 11, 121 doi 10.3390/arts 110100021. ISSN 2076-0752. A. B. Sweeney, Deborah, Hermann, Christian, Cook, Ido, Godot, Yuval, Emming, Manfred, Lipschitz, Oded, 2018. A Triad Amulet from Tel Azekah. Israel Exploration Journal. 68, 2129-149. ISSN 0021-2059. Jaster 26740644. A. B. Wadjet Egyptian Goddess. Encyclopaedia Britannica. Retrieved April 19, 2018. A. B. Ivanova, Maria, 2009. Milk and Ancient Egyptian Religion, PDF. Department of Archaeology and Ancient History. Retrieved March 18, 2024. Bayumai, Tarnim Farag, 2012. Representations of a Goddess Suckling a King in Ancient Egypt, PDF. Egyptian Knowledge Bank. Retrieved March 18, 2024. Herodotus 2. 55 and 7. 134. ABCDEF Bianchi, Robert Stephen, 2022. A bronze reliquary for an ichneumon dedicated to the Egyptian goddess Wadjet. Arts. 11, 121 doi 10.3390/arts 110100021. ISSN 2076-0752. Vincent Razanajeo, D'Imit Autel Farun, Recherches sur la géographie, les cultes et l'histoire d'un localité de Basse-Égypte orientale. English synopsis. Pliny the Elder, The Natural History, Book V. An account of countries, nations, seas, towns, havens, mountains, rivers, distances, and peoples who now exist or formerly existed, Chap 11. The Cities of Egypt. www.perseus.tufts.edu. Retrieved February 29, 2024. Wörterbuch der Ägyptischen Sprache 1, 268.13. Odyssey/Egypt/Mythology. carlos.emory.edu. Retrieved February 29, 2024. Konstantinescu, Florin Eugen, 2022. https://www.stomaegypt.com/wp-content/uploads/br2-3.pdf. Stomatology edu Journal. 9, 34130 doi 10.25241/stomaegypt.2022.9, 3-4, Book Review.2. ISSN 2360-2406. Site Journal, external link in title equals, help. Cobra Head from Decorative Panel, Urias. CarnegieMNH.org. Retrieved February 29, 2024. A.B. Structure of Ritual Scenes. www.memphis.edu. Retrieved March 17, 2024. James, T.G.H. 1982. A wooden figure of Wadjet with two painted representations of Amasis. The Journal of Egyptian Archaeology. 68, 156-165. doi 10.2307/3821635. Jaster 382-1635. Brooklyn Museum. www.brooklynmuseum.org. Retrieved February 29, 2024. Nekbet and Wadjet. www.turigyypt.net, in Russian. July 7, 2011. Retrieved April 19, 2018. Egyptian Museum in Turin, March 17, 2024. East outer thickness of Gatesi in the tomb of Queen Nefertari. Theban Mapping Project. Retrieved March 17, 2024. Society, the Egypt Exploration. The Royal Crowns of Egypt. www.ees.ac.uk. Retrieved March 17, 2024. Gordon, Andrew H., Gordon, Andrew A., Schwab, Calvin W. 1995. The Egyptian WS scepter and its modern analogues, uses as symbols of divine power or authority. Journal of the American Research Center in Egypt. 32, 185-196. doi 10.2307/40000838. ISSN 0065-9991. Jaster 40000838. Tchaikovsky, Francis, April 2001. SETI Eyes names flanked by Neckbit Vulture and Wadjet Cobra. Theban Mapping Project. Retrieved March 17, 2024. Coppens, Flip, Vimazalova, Hannah, 2010. Medicine, Mathematics, and Magic Unite in a Scene from the Temple of Ka-Mombo, KO 950. Anthropology. 48, 2127-132. Jaster 26292902. Nadi Mons. Gazetteer of Planetary Nomenclature. Goldsmith, Elizabeth Edwards, 1924. Life Symbols as Related to Sex Symbolism. Putnam. p. 429. References. Edit. Adolf Hermann, Hermann Grapau, Wörterbuch der Ägyptischen Sprache, Berlin 1963. Anna Ruiz, The Spirit of Ancient Egypt, Algora Publishing 2001. Bianchi, Robert Stephen. 2022. A bronze reliquary for an ichneumon dedicated to the Egyptian goddess Wadjet Arts 11, No. 1, 21. https://doi.org/10.3390/arts11010021. Coppens, Philip, and Hannah Vimazalova. Medicine, Mathematics, and Magic Unite in a Scene from the Temple of Ka-Mombo, KO 950. Anthropology, 1962, 48, No. 2, 2010 12732. Jaster 26292902. James Stevens Curl, The Egyptian Revival, Ancient Egypt as the Inspiration for Design Motifs in the West, Routledge 2005. Toby A. H. Wilkinson, Early Dynastic Egypt, Routledge 1999. James, T.G.H. A wooden figure of Wadjet with two painted representations of Amasis. The Journal of Egyptian Archaeology 68, 1982 156-65 https://doi.org/10.2307/3821635. External links. Edit. Wikisource has the text of the 1911 Encyclopaedia Britannica article Buto. Media related to Wadjet at Wikimedia Commons. V. T. E. Ancient Egyptian Religion. Beliefs. Afterlife. Creation Myths. Isfit. Mot. Makru. Mythology. Numerology. Osiris myth. Philosophy. Soul. Practices. Canopic jars. Embalming ritual. Funerals. Mortuary temples. Offering formula. Opening of the mouth. Pyramids. Temples. Veneration of the dead. Deities. Ogdoad. Amun. Amunit. Howhet. Het. Coquette. Kek. Naunet. Nu. Ennead. Adum. Geb. Isis. Nephthys. Nut. Osiris. Set. Shu. Tefnut. Triads. Theban triad. Eati. Acre. Okti. Amenhotep. Son of Hapu. Amsmi. Amit. Amhat. Amuaa. Anat, Anjeti, Anher, Anput, Anubis, Anuket, Apdemok, Apeb, Apis, Apt, Aken, Iron Snuppies, Ash, Assessors, Astart, Aten, B, Bobby, Bangjadet, Bastet, Bat, Bata, Bapef, Benue, Bess, Butchies, C. Cavern deities, D. Didun, Dionysus Osiris, F. Four sons of Horus, G. Gate deities, H. Ha, Happy, Hather, Hatmhit, Oran, Hittite, Hetihotep, Hika, Heman, Hemsit, Henit, Heket, Hermanubis, Harishaph, Hesat, Horus, Harpocrates, Hu, Iabet, Ea, Iat, Igai, Ihi, Ikemusk, Imentet, Imhotep, Ipai, Iunit, Ihusaset, K. Kibichet, Kenzit, Kentiamantiu, Kentikiti, Kepri, Kurdi, Knum, Kansu, Kother Wa cases, M. Mahis, Maat, Mafdet, Mandulis, Medjt, Mehen, Mehetwarit, Mehit, Menhit, Merit, Meretsager, Meskanet, Min, Naviz, Montu, Mut, N, Nebthetepet, Nechawai, Nefertum, Neekau, Name Tai, Neith, Nekbit, Nemti, Neeper, P, Pk, Parrot, Petby, Te, Q, Kabi, Qed her, Kh, R, Ra, Reed Tai, Regeet, Ram, Renanutet, Renpit, Renpit Nefrit, Ripit, Rashab, S, Sa, Satis, Sebiamekar, Seker, Sekamet, Serapis, Circuit, Shed, Shai, Shed, Shesmitet, Shesmu, Sia, Sobug, Sopday, Sopdu, Souls of Pe and Nekan, T, Taitanen, Taurat, Tate, Tabitje, Thoth, Hermes Trismegistus, Tijaneniat, Tudu, U, Unut, W, Wadjet, Wadjwer, Weneg, Webset, Webvaet, Warathiko, Worit, Creatures, Aani, Abtu, Griffin, Hierarchosphinx, Medjt, Serpapard, Shat, Sphinx, Urias, Characters, Dedi, Jajamank, Redajet, Ubaner, Locations, Eru, Ake, Benben, Duet, Land of Manu, The Indestructibles, Symbols, and Objects, Ankh, Ataf, Cartouche, Corn Mummy, Crook and Flail, Crown of Justification, Dishrat, Djed, Egyptian Obelisk, Egyptian Pool, Eye of Horus, Eye of Ra, Heedjet, Hemam Crown, Henu, Horus on the Crocodiles, Hypocephalus, Imiat Fetish, Capriche, Nef, Manat, Nebu, Neems, Neshmit, Ouroboros, Chint, Scarab, Sarag, Shenring, Solar Bark, Tyet, Shabdi, Vulture Crown, Was Scepter, Winged Sun, Writings, Amduate, Books of Breathing, Book of Caverns, Book of the Dead, Book of the Earth, Book of Gates, Book of the Heavenly Cow, Book of Traversing Eternity, Coffin Texts, The Contendings of Horus and Seth, Enigmatic Book of the Netherworld, Great Hymn to the Aten, Litany of the Eye of Horus, Litany of Re, Pyramid Texts, Spell of the 12 Caves, Festivals, Beautiful Festival of the Valley, Cattle Count, Coronation of the Pharaoh, Min Festival, Opet Festival, Sed Festival, Related Religions, Atenism, Gnosticism, Hermeticism, Kemetism, Mysteries of Isis, Temple of Set, Thelema, Ancient Egypt Portal. Retrieved from https://n.wikipedia.org/w/index.php, title equals Wadjet and olded equals 12540469094. Categories: Egyptian goddesses, tutelary goddesses, hidden categories. Pages using the WikiHiero extension. CS1 errors, external links. CS1 Russian language sources, RU. Articles with short description. Short description is different from Wikidata. Articles having different image on Wikidata and Wikipedia. Articles containing ancient Egyptian language text. Articles containing Koine Greek language text. Articles containing ancient Greek, to 1453, language text. Commons category link from Wikidata. This page was last edited on October 29, 2024, at 4:56 UTC. Text is available under the Creative Commons Attribution Share Alike 4.0 license, additional terms may apply. By using this site, you agree to the terms of use and privacy policy. Wikipedia registered trademark is a registered trademark of the Wikimedia Foundation, Inc., a non-profit organization. Privacy policy. About Wikipedia. Disclaimers. Contact Wikipedia. Code of conduct. Developers. Statistics. Cookie statement. Mobile view.